And so that's definitely a way to go. You can do that. And I know it works because I see other people do it. Um, I I don't do it that way. And it doesn't mean that the other way doesn't work. I've just got a system down that gets us to rank quickly and fast, speed to marketplace, and that's we do it very very quickly, and we do know that the subfolders are not even a subfolder, just another page, another page within that city will rank really, really quickly. And if you try to do that for another city, you may experience the same thing. We haven't done it yet, okay? But I know it works. Um, I just don't know how speed to marketplace and to go. Does it need a lot more backlinks and work to it? I don't know yet. Can you make the root domain in a cluster of cities, and the small city and the subfolders are the larger? Yeah, you can do that. And that would make it easier to get those domains. Yes, you can do that as well. Either one of those methods work. I don't actually do those methods, but I mean, I might go out there. I look at other marketplaces when I'm looking at a niche, and I can see other people doing that. And it's just not how I do it. Okay, I've been tied up. Okay, this was okay. Those are all the questions. Those are just repeat ones on that. So let me turn it over to the chat box. And so that's cool. So we got the questions through about an hour. So that's good. Where's my chat box here? Let me open up. Okay. Cool beans. Alrighty. So let me just clean this chat box up here. Let me skip down here. Okay. Cool. So I don't know what this is, but someone says in here, Robert on here is, I'll just put it in the chat box. It says a great site to estimate home repair costs, which is great. I'll send those to all, and so everyone receives them. Did I get that? That's not. Why is that not working? Let me just put it up here. Bam, and paste that in. So here it is. HomeWise, rwyse.com/services on here, home services costs. So this is good. So excellent. So let's see here. What about install, I don't know, heat pump? Bam. Awesome site, buddy. Thank you for that share. That's awesome. I'll definitely put that up on the site. So look at that. It shows the different costs on there, and the hours. So why is this of value? This is of value to you because if you want to start understanding what to charge, okay, you want to basically reverse engineer it. On average, what is this particular person going to get? So let's repair appliances. That's on here. So usually 2.5 hours, one appliance. So high low, you're looking at 100 to 150 bucks. Total cost to repair appliance, maybe around 250 bucks. So that's pretty good information to know. And that might include parts, and there's going to be we don't know what the net is, but it gives a pretty good idea of what you can charge that. Expect to pay in the high end of this for that. Awesome site. Thank you so much for that. Cool stuff. Alrighty. And that was from Rob. Thank you, Rob. Okay. Is there any kind of difference between the quality of the lead through Google pay-per-click or a pay-per-call site. The quality of the lead is going to be completely different, because the quality that it is on a click, you're just getting a click, and that doesn't mean that anyone's taking any action. You're delivering people that have gone to the site, your site that you built, clicked on the site, and they're a very targeted buyer, because now they've picked up their phone and they're dialing the number and they're actually calling. So it's a much higher value of a client. And if you're getting, if you're in a particular niche and you're like it's people are calling but they're low quality leads, you may need to filter them out by making sure that your homepage has got some kind of qualifying on here. We only deal with people who have perfect credit and make $50,000 a year, and if this is you, give us a call, or whatever it is. Just make sure that that's clear if that's kind of quality that you're talking about. Okay, so LLCs in California is $800 a year. That's pretty expensive, but that's also tax deductible, and the tax deductions you would be able to take off of that is, again, well worth it. California is just outrageous expensive and everything. $350 for other places. Bridge on here, it says lead gen widget. What is a lead gen widget? If you look on here, I'll just go to it right now. Make sure you check it out in the membership area. It'll be I think we're up to module 17 or something. We'll be adding a new module in the next couple of days, which I'm really excited about. I'll show you why in here. If I type in Mobile Mechanic Austin, we're doing this to all of our sites, and it's so easy to do. I'm just putting this picture here because it helps stick it out, and you're going to get higher click-through rates. Very easy to do, so we're going to be showing you how to do that, and it shows up within like 24 hours, 48 hours, and it sticks. It's totally cool. But so when I click on this, the widget, which is Bridget, which is going, there's some people that are going to want to shop by. And let me just pause that video before it gets started. There are people that are going to want to. It's right here. There are people that are going to want to fill out the form. And you can customize all this and everything. That's just point and click, very easy to do. Some people will want to call. That's the kind of shoppers there are. There are other people who don't want it. That's just not the way they like to shop. The way they like to shop, no matter what kind of situation they're in, they'd rather fill out a form, have a phone number, and have you contact them back, or whoever you're selling the leads to. So these are very valuable, and this is just Service Magic, or they're now called Home Advisor. They're a $1 billion company. This is all they do. Okay. So highly effective business model. Okay, good question, Michael, on that end of it. When you release a new WordPress theme, can you change the existing site to the old one? We're going to test that out. But don't do it until we test it out, because I don't want to screw up anybody's site. And basically what he's asking there is, how you can just go in and change the themes of your sites. And you should be able to, but we don't want anybody's site to get messed up. So let us test that out. So we got a little bit more testing on that. How much should we charge for clients for an email opt-in, almost a pay-per-click? This is more than a pay-per-click. Understanding that's just kind of a broad starting point, and it can be not reflective of the true value of it. So, like I gave the example, the roofer is maybe making $3,000 to $5,000 net per job, but Google's pay-per-click is around probably $5 or $7. And I don't know. I'm just giving that as a hypothetical example. That's where there's a mismatch there, and the mismatch there with the pay-per-click, and you might be thinking to yourself, well, why doesn't every roofer at that point go for pay-per click because they're not sophisticated. They got no idea how to make a site, how to qualify for it. If you've ever looked into Google AdWords on the back end of it, I mean, your first time through or your first couple times through, it's like a maze. You got no freaking idea what's going on, and these people are just not sophisticated that way, or most people aren't. And so, a opt-in lead is someone who is leaving their name, their phone number. They've got a comment in there. This is what I'm looking for, a price for this or whatever. That is worth a heck of a lot more than someone just clicking on your site and then taking off. Okay, these people are taking action, so it has to be worth more than a pay-per-click. Hopefully the sound is back. Yep, okay, good. Yeah, Bob, I'm sorry about that. We've taken the caller ID thing with our programmers. If there's an easy, quick way we could do it, we would do it. But sometimes these things we have to re-engineer our entire program for that. And so I know our team's on it. I've seen the support tickets for that, and we're going to do our best to try to offer that, but it's maybe it's not like just going back and doing a quick click of a switch or something like that. There's a little bit more involved in that. Yeah, no. And Philip says thank you for that link. Let me put it back up here in case others haven't. And let me put it back in here and send it out to all. Okay. Awesome. So Bob says in here, Chris, I was the one. He had to go now, but he said I'm the one who had the site show up on page 1 in actually 3.5 hours, and then after 9 hours it was on page 1, organic position. So that's awesome. It works. When you work the system, it works. YouTube question: does the actual comment page within the channels need to have the page rank or just the upload playlist? I've noticed that sometimes a playlist will have a rank of 5 and the comments are 0. And if you go through the the Tube Jedi course, which is available inside the course for anybody who wants to start ranking videos. Yeah, when one of the techniques in there, and it's a little more advanced, but we show you how to go out and you find YouTube channels that A, you can leave a comment on, and B, have page rank. And then when you leave a comment on that page rank on that channel gets transferred over to your channel. And that's how you do backlinks on that. Okay. Yep, Jeff, just get those their support ticket. They take care of all that. Okay, Tim, I'm not going to go over all the Craigslist posting software on